Hey, what's happening guys? Mike from Metacomics coming at you today with a review for Old Man Logan number 2. As always, there are spoilers all throughout this review, so if you haven't read the issue, you might want to go back and do that first, and then come back and finish the video. Alright, so Old Man Logan number 2 picks up where issue 1 left off, with Logan climbing the wall of the wasteland area of Battle World. Once he reaches the top, Logan encounters one of the Thor Corps members, who turns him into a crispy critter by frying him up with a massive lightning strike, sending him tumbling down the other side of the wall. After the Thor Corps lady leaves, Logan then gets into a kerfluffle with a freaking tiger. Seriously, he gets into a fight with a tiger. Things don't go well for the big bad cat as Logan gut stabs him right through the belly. Immediately after this, Sabretooth shows up, but once again Wolvie is fried, this time by Storm, who is joined by the X-Men. Logan passes out, and when he comes to, he discovers he's among the X-Men who he thought he murdered years ago. The mind-melting freak-out he's about to have is interrupted by Sabretooth, who tracked Wolverine's scent, thus leading him and his minions right to the X-Men's front door. Magneto gets super pissed and sends Logan flying through a wall, and after he lands, he looks up to see Apocalypse, and that's where the issue ends. So let's talk about what I liked. Andreas Sorrentino's artwork continues to be mind-blowing and is yet again one of the high points of this book. I love some of the creative ways he works sound effects into the panels, finding ways to incorporate the setting of the story and the characters into the actual words. I really love the red tones he uses as well. Hands down, my favorite part of the entire issue was when Logan took on that tiger. I mean, this is one freaking badass grandpa to just straight stick this massive tiger right in his gut with his claws. I mean, it was just awesome. This is one more reason why Marvel needs to take Old Man Logan and make him the Wolverine in the new universe this fall. I also like the way Brian Michael Bendis took Logan out of his comfort zone, stuck him in this new place, and basically pummeled the crap out of him with bad thing after bad thing, not giving him a chance to wrap his mind around any of the strangeness he was seeing and experiencing. I wonder how pissed that's going to make him, since we all know it doesn't take much to ruffle Logan's feathers, and making him super confused is a pretty quick way to get him worked up. Alright, let's talk about what I didn't like. My biggest gripe with this issue is the length. It was barely 20 pages long, and most of those pages barely contained any real story or character development. In the first issue, we had a lot of depth thanks in large part to the conversation Logan had with a dying Emma Frost, but this issue lacked that. Sure, there was a little development for Logan, but it was so brief, it felt really rushed. I really wasn't too happy about completing this book in under 15 minutes. For the price paid for the comic, getting done that quickly without a solid payoff feels a little bit like getting ripped off. Overall, this was still a solid issue that demonstrates the story for this series still has tons of potential, but coming in at barely 20 pages with little character development and story progression, it's not nearly as good as the first issue. I'd give this an 8 out of 10. Alright guys, that's all I got for this one. I will see you guys in the next one.